Okay, stop everything. We've got an angry email. We got a letter from Mimi Moon, who says that we draw too fast. How can she follow if we draw too fast? Don't worry, Mimi, okay? We are going to do some slow down drawings coming up very, very soon. We'll be teaching you every single step of the way. So if there's anything that you want to know, Mimi, write it all down. Send it to me, okay? Don't just say you draw too fast. Tell me what you want to learn and we'll teach you every single thing on the planet here. Okay, so we're going to do something for Mimi today. We're still gonna draw fast today, and I'm gonna plan up some little short lessons for some little piece by piece by piece by piece kind of drawings. Okay, so you go nice and slow, and we'll draw some nice things up for you. Okay, but since Mimi's all angry, let's draw something angry today. Let's draw something wild and ferocious. No idea what it's gonna be yet, but that's what it's all about, right? We don't know. We don't know. I have no script. I have no direction. I just push go and say, right. Who's got a question? Boom. What should we draw? Let's just get some paper and ink and get excited. All right. So today we're just going to get excited and we're going to draw something with some kind of passion. We're going to be thinking about Mimi Moon getting all angry and clawing everybody, and we're going to draw something. All right. So today's all about the claws, and they're going to be doing some of those little short lessons for you, Mimi. If there is something that you want, if there's certain things you want to learn, if you want to learn how to draw horses or dogs or cats or whatever you want to do, we'll do some drawings, we'll do some slow down, we'll break it all down for you, and you'll be a genius. Basic to brilliant. Remember? There's a couple of drawings there already. There's a couple of videos there that will go through some basics already. There's a very, very, very popular one there at the moment about drawing the hair. Have you done that one? All right. Basic to brilliant. Go back to the video and find it. That'll get you really some nice basics. Back to the basics of shapes, circles, domes, sticks, all that type of stuff. And what it will do is it will get you ready for what the next couple of lesson videos are going to be. Okay, we drew a tiger, we drew a hare, we drew a goat, There's 3 or 4 videos there anyway to start you off. So Mimi, I'm sorry that things are going a bit fast, but it's just building up some entertainment and trying to throw in a few bits of education at the moment. Let's just try and put some slow down videos, some teaching videos. The more you tell me about what you want to learn and what you don't understand, I can show you more. Okay, so all those little comments I read. Okay, it's just me, it's just a camera, it's just some paper and ink. So if you want to learn something, if you want me to draw something, send me a message and we'll get it all done. All right, Mimi, here's some angry something coming your way with claws. Okay, thank you very much for the question. Thank you very much for the message and I will do some slow down videos for you very, very soon. Okay, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. Come on, hit that button for me. Come on. Thank you very much. Here comes the drawing. Okay, so we are back again. And we are going to get some really wild, crazy feelings in this one. Let's just get a pen. I haven't used a red one for a while. Let's use a red pen to fit in with our anger today. It's kind of, it's very, very complicated to kind of keep everybody happy, but I am trying my best. I'm trying to build up a very happy family of artists that are just kind of dying and gasping to draw and have fun, and I do try very hard to keep everybody happy. So I'm just trying to draw a very wild animal at the moment. I'm going to try and keep it trying to keep some of that fury in there. And that will hopefully come across in this drawing, that we are building some fury in this. In fact, that spot there's kind of almost given me an eye already, hasn't it? It's kind of giving me some kind of crazy wild beast eye. And this is something that I'm just trying to capture some of this kind of, you know, when someone sends you an angry message or angry email or something, just trying to use some of that energy and soak it up into a piece of artwork. And you never know what's going to happen with it. You never know how it's going to be. You never know how it's going to come out. But that's what's always so exciting about it. About this idea that you could draw something incredible and you could sort of draw something absolutely dreadful. And that's where you've got to lose this fear. Lose this fear of what is about to happen. Let the pen kind of drive you forward. Just giving it quite a nice feeling there. And I never really, I mean, over the years, I've just kind of like stopped drawing down, planning everything out and worrying about everything, and just kind of, let's just put something there and just, what's in your heart at the moment? What's in your mind? And can you catch some kind of passion that's running around inside you? Can you just catch that? And that's why I love these kind of free-flowing drawings. Just what is coming through your fingers and your mind working together. It's just so exciting sometimes. You know? Kind of, you know, I'm almost like, I love to kind of just feel like every time I'm looking at something and I'm just kind of thinking, well, I want something there. I want something that, you know. I want something to kind of break right across this picture. And I don't know why, just following my guide, my inner guide, you know, my inner spirit or soul or whatever you want to call it. And it's just saying, boom. And you just gotta grab that moment and say, yes. I don't know why, but yes. And then take it from that. And I find that usually the people that write that way or paint that way or whatever usually are very, very expressive people. They're very kind of driven with life, and I get a lot of energy from that. And I'm hoping that you will feel some kind of energy from this. I'm hoping that when you watch me draw, it'll make you want to go and draw. I don't want you to draw like me. I want you to go and experience it all for yourself. I want you to think, what would happen if I picked up a pen and I just drew a couple of lines right now? What would happen if I just picked up a pen and I drew a shape, drew a squiggly line, and I looked at that squiggly line for 2 minutes? What could I see in it? Would I see an angel? Would I see a dragon? What would I see? And that's really powerful when you can do that. When you can just do a line, do a scribble, and look at it. And from that image, you can see all of this power coming forward. And that is just so, so, so exciting. And that's what drives me forward. Because then when I do sit down to actually do a commission for somebody, I do a lot of books. I do a lot of book illustrations. And when it comes around to actually taking a commission from somebody, your mind is much more relaxed. You know, I used to go into things thinking, well, what am I going to draw? How will I do this? And how will I do that? And when you're opening your mind, you're not like that. You're just kind of going in with this thing of whatever I draw, I've got to have faith in it. Whether it's something that you're really proud of or you're not. But you've got to at least have that inner guidance that what's inside you is beautiful. And I really hope from these kind of sessions that we do here, I hope that you will not be looking at these and thinking, wow, man, he's a genius, wow. But more to the fact that I hope you'll be sitting there thinking, I'm going to get a pen. I'm going to pick up a pen right now and draw something. I don't know what I'm going to draw. I'm just going to scribble a shape. Just scribble, bum, 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 bum. And keep scribbling until you look down and you think, is that a unicorn? Is that a dragon? Is that a wild animal jumping out of a bush? What is that? And that excitement will make you think, well, maybe I just put a few extra lines. Maybe I can see some kind of beast there. What about if I added a few lines? What about if I just added something to it? And that adding of it makes all of that excitement come forward. It comes forward in a way that you're kind of thinking, this is interesting. What is happening here? What is happening there? And that excitement is something that will come back and back and back and back. The more you explore it, the more you kind of get into that feeling of exploring your mind and scribbling down little images and not even thinking about what you're going to put down there, just kind of free-flowing your mind, just relaxing your mind. And you will be so amazed of what your mind comes up with. And the more you do it, it'll be like a muscle. The more you do it, the more you'll relax. The more you'll ease down on yourself and take some pressure off yourself. A lot of times when people are drawing, they've got so much expectations. You know, I have no expectations from this drawing. At this moment, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing. That's all. Nothing else. And the more I do that, the more I think I'm enjoying just throwing down some ink. And whatever it does, that way I'm starting to get more and more and more excitement from it. Because it's like I've said this before, it's like driving a fast car or something. It's like the adrenaline just pumping through you. It's like your mind will just start to think faster and faster. And you just start to get so excited. Adrenaline just pumping through your mind and your heart. You know, you almost come away from it. That's why sometimes I wear like a bandana. It's not to be cool. It's because sometimes I sweat so much. My head is just... I'm so excited and I'm so driven by what is coming. And it's just incredible. And the excitement makes you hot and see, look at that. Boom. You're swinging that claw down. I almost feel like there needs to be another claw there somehow. Can I get that claw in? Yeah, let's get it in there. I mean, this is just like flying off the seat of our pants, as they say in America. We're just kind of like, what do we want to put down here? And I love that. I love the whole way that this image appears before me in only a few minutes. We've only been drawing a few minutes. And already we've got to this stage with it. It's just so powerful. And I'm not saying powerful by, oh, isn't it a beautiful drawing? I'm not meaning that at all. I'm saying about how kind of powerful the way that all this has just come from our mind. We were just kind of joking around there about kind of having a kind of a wild and fiery email and then kind of drawing it into a wild and fiery animal. And that's just, I just love it. And there he's got that second paw coming in there, almost like. Lovely. I'm not quite sure about that. And we've got this claw coming in. That looks so fiery already, doesn't it? Oh, I know it's kind of crazy, but it's looking very fiery. I love that. And we've got the bottom part here of the body. It's almost like he's kind of swinging and fighting there. Let's bring that leg up. Let's bring that leg up into the body. I mean, we could bring in some stripes and stuff like that later on if it's coming. But I hope you're sitting there and I hope you're kind of scribbling away with something, just even if it's on a notepad, just scribbling down some lines and some thoughts and some feelings, whatever it is. Just kind of opening that mind, letting your feelings kind of relax. It's a little bit, sometimes the nib picks up these balls. I don't know if you can see these. Can you see that ball on the end of the nib? And that's what kind of makes it very, very frustrating sometimes. You're kind of trying to get some kind of soft fur and sometimes you get this big blob that comes across. It's looking really nice actually. Again, these are not illustrations. I've said this before. I do this as an exercise to open my mind and to kind of get my whole wheels and muscle in my brain kind of working and working and working. All the cogs and wheels of my brain are moving around and just driving with whatever's happening in the image. If the image gives me a spot for where the eye is, work with it. Draw around it. All these little accidents and things, jiggle with it, move with it, and feel the energy. Move as one kind of flow with what you're drawing. Don't fight against it. Don't go, oh my God, I've made a mistake. Oh my God, I've done that. Oh, I should have done that line. I should have. Work with it, and you will find there's so much more pleasure from it. when I do illustration stuff, I'm a little bit more kind of prepared, a little bit more careful, a little bit more thoughtful, unless it's something that I feel would benefit from me loosening up. Obviously the composition here, I wouldn't fill the paper. I would work out a composition where the cat was jumping on this side of the paper, and maybe there's a man or a hunter or something on this, and I'd make more of a composition out of it. But for these demonstrations and for these videos, it's just about opening your mind and letting things happen. And so far with these kind of demonstrations, I've been very, very pleased. Well, demonstration, exercise, practice. Yeah, practice. Maybe it's more of a practice for me, you know? It's like... And the way you're thinking, and you're starting to think about the body. And where's the body? Where's the other leg? What am I going to do with the other leg? Am I going to have the leg back here? Am I going to have it forward? Am I going... You know, and your mind is saying, well, I've got to draw it. I've got to draw it. I've got to draw it. Where am I going to put it? What am I going to do? And that's really, really exciting. And what it does is it really fine-tunes your mind. It really kind of almost like... I guess like some people would be kind of like meditating or something, you know? It's like it comes forward for you. And I think a lot of this is like you also need to bring in a lot more confidence into what you're doing. Bringing in that idea that you're excited by what you're achieving. Tigers are always a beautiful thing to draw because the power in the cat. I mean, I saw some video the other day where there's like 4 cats or something, 4 big tigers around this bus, and then these people are kind of feeding the tiger through the windows. Oh my God. The tiger standing up on 2 legs is almost as big as the bus. And that really is incredible. I used to go to a lot of zoos when I was younger. And when you actually see the size of a tiger or a lion in front of you, it's just mind-blowing. It is literally mind-blowing. How can an animal that big? You know, and you can imagine if that kind of animal was hunting you, you would have no chance. It's the same as like these, you know, you see images of like grizzly bears and things like that. When you actually see it in real life, it's like, oh my God. You know, people kind of say, oh, if a bear attacked me, I would fight it and I would do, whoa, when you see one in front of you, you got no chance. You got no chance. So tigers are incredible things to draw. That's kind of cool. Maybe I could swirl his tail around there, maybe. Let's just see if I can kind of get that coming in like that. Even the tail of a tiger is very thick. It's incredible. I remember going to, I think it was London Zoo, where they had the white tiger. And it was, wow. You think you see a regular tiger is beautiful. You see the white tiger. I think there's a few in Singapore Zoo as well. I was out in Singapore for a while. And the Singapore white tiger is just enormous. Right, we're going to bring that up. And we really should be kind of protecting these gorgeous creatures a lot better than we are. So what are you drawing? What are you drawing right now? Are you scribbling on a piece of paper? I hope so. I hope you're getting some excitement coming through there. That's quite nice. Look at that. Boom. The tail spinning round there. Just darken down that hind leg a little bit so it doesn't get too confusing in there. Now I'm going to have to bring in some stripes in a minute, and I don't like the way the stomach, I can't see the stomach so well. I'm going to darken that up. I'd love to hear from you. If you could give me some comments. There's some nice kind of passion going on there. Really, really getting into that. Whew. Can you see all of that? Yeah, pretty much. And that was today about this kind of passion. Sometimes people send me questions and emails and stuff like that, and it's fabulous. I love it. I love getting messages from people. I love getting comments from people or requests from people. I love getting feedback. You know, I like to know that there's people out there. You know, sometimes you're drawing and making videos and talking to yourself. You do. You kind of sit there talking to yourself, and it's kind of difficult to know if there's anybody out there, if there's anybody actually watching, you know. So when you send me comments and say, oh, whatever, it's lovely. And I think I've been asking about, recently I've been thinking about doing a few more little kind of teaching ones, because the teaching things have come up very, very well. Very simple. A kind of back to basics type of thing, or basic to brilliant, I think we called it. I called it. There's no we. It's just me sitting here talking to you. That's all it is. It's just me drawing on my own. Talking, hopefully not to myself. Hopefully I'm talking to you. Lovely. And I'd love to get some feedback from you. What do you think of the videos, you know? Just send me a little message and just say whatever you think. I'd love to know. I'm always very curious about how people... You know, I do these mainly for me. I don't do them for money. I don't do them for any special gain or anything. I do these for me. I do these videos to kind of, in a strange way, kind of just to get my mind off all the, like doing the illustrations and stuff like that sometimes can get very, very heavy. Kind of get very serious sometimes. So I do these videos just to kind of loosen up my mind and loosen up my thinking. And kind of like, instead of sitting there doing yoga or meditation or something, I kind of do that through my artwork. I kind of do that in a way to kind of release my spirit, relax my mind. It's just a beautiful, free way. And obviously, if there's people out there that are enjoying it, that makes it even more exciting. You know, I got a report there the other day that said 128,000 people had watched the videos. I mean, you know, what does 128,000 people look like? Is that like Wembley Stadium or something? You know, it's like, what? That can't be right. So it's beautiful. I really appreciate every single person. I appreciate all the comments, all the questions, And if you're really learning anything from these drawings, I would love to know also. Or even if it's just a relaxing thing where you sitting there watching it just chills you out, man. I will do some proper illustrations at some point. I'll sit and push go on the camera. They'll be a little bit longer, but I'm a little bit afraid to do longer videos. But I don't know. I mean, obviously, if you like the longer videos, do let me know also, because this is all a learning curve for me. It's all very much a learning curve of what do people want. I hope that you get some kind of entertainment from it. That's my wish. And if there's some kind of feedback, if you can let me know what you like, I will try and do more for you. And there is our tiger, looking very, very fierce. And how does that look? Is that cool? Let's just push it up there a little bit, and then I'll put my name at the bottom of it. That is a very wild and passionate beast jumping in the air. And it's a very special thank you for all the comments and all the love. Every single comment I sit and read through. So if you send me a comment, I will definitely be reading it. And so far I've replied to everybody. So if you send me a comment, I will get back to you. And I've really enjoyed these drawings. I really enjoyed these sessions of just sitting down and talking and relaxing and having fun, opening the mind and sharing my drawing with you. That is today's tiger. I am KIERON SEAMONS, and thank you so much for watching. If you did like this drawing, then there's I think there's about 600 videos, so go and watch another couple of videos and give me some big thumbs up. I need a couple of big thumbs up at the bottom of my page. And if you do like them, subscribe, and I'll be updating you almost every day. I'm updating a video or a couple of videos, so come back and watch some more. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. I will show you some close-ups in a minute. Thank you very much. So here is the close-ups of today's wild beast. He's a big wild tiger, and he's swiping his paw down, and he's jumping in the air with his legs. And that's me there, KIERON SEAMONS. And this is today's wild, crazy beast. I hope you really enjoyed watching today. Let's get down and show you some more of the ink. I hope you really enjoyed today's drawing, and I hope you will come back and watch some more. Again, thank you very much for watching. For me and this big angry tiger, thank you very much. Please subscribe, hit the button below, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.